Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 34 of our FTB Skies Let's Play series, where today we are exploring some more barren wastelands, some places extremely hostile to life within our solar system. So let's get started. Welcome back, my friends, to another wonderful, day here in the world of TheAndrata, where apparently I forgot to turn my engine back on. Where today, we are continuing our exploration of other planetoids, and we are going to head off to Ares, Mars, Mark Watney, Space Pirate. It's a barren wasteland, no natural life, no dungeons, and only a single featureless structure to be found. Also the only known source of Ostrom. Okay, that's what we're here for. Okay, so over here I taught the system how to make the engine here for the tier 2, or the rocket for tier 2, so grab ourselves that, pop it into here, set it, the craft gets complete, and bam, bada bing, bada boom, we got a tier 2 rocket. I also taught the system how to make that rover that we saw, so let's go ahead and craft a rover. I don't need it. I have a jetpack. I can fly around, but it's good to have, right? We can go ahead and have the rover just chilling here. It shouldn't take too long to craft, though. It does have to smelt up some things. While that's doing that, there we go. Rover acquired. We can go ahead and place the rover, no, excuse me. Do not like how you placed. Let's go ahead and place the rover here. Yeah, I mean, it looks cool. Let's face it the other direction, though. There we go. Yeah, look, now we got our rover just chilling here. We could ride it if we wanted to. Don't really need to. We do need to refill our oxygen, though. So let's go ahead and take our space suit and oxygenate it. Thank you. And go ahead and get ourselves going. So that got reoxygenated. However, I do remember that I was going to work on getting that quest, or that enchanted book, now that we have the ability to get space breathing. So we got some moon cobblestone. So I just need to grab some of that and smelt it on up into moonstone. Should be pretty easy to do. Not down here, but jetpack. Down here. Smelting factory, throw that on in there. Bam, we got moonstone, which means we should now be able to get the enchanted book. We can go ahead and just get another spacesuit. Shouldn't take terribly too long to do. Terribly long. Terribly long. Terribly too... Okay, come on. What did you have to craft that's taking you so long there, buddy? Jeez Louise. Okay, so we got space breathing. Now, here's the question. Do I have availability on my helmet to be able to throw this into my enchantment applicator and enchant this? No, I don't. So I would have to take all of the enchants off of this and then selectively take... I mean, I could get rid of the block reach. My block reach is a little bit ridiculous right now. So I could get that off of here. Let's go ahead and put all of that away. And let's do that. Let's get block reach off of there. And then I can put space breathing, because I already have block reach on the chest piece too, reach 4. And it is a little bit much. Okay. I was breaking stuff and I accidentally broke this because I can reach, like, what was it, 16 blocks or something? No, don't enchant it. Turn off. Wasting my essence. Now I don't know what enchants that just got. Okay. So gloom we already had. Unbreaking. We got unbreaking. We'll take that. Soulbound. We will have air affinity and then insight for sure. And then we did not want block reach. And projectile protection 5. Do we want that, or just... Is there like magic protection? Because we took a lot of damage from magic from those guys. Because those Lunarians were shooting us with magic. Okay, so we'll do this, and we'll do Soulbound first. And then let's get the Insight. I like the extra experience for sure. Then we'll do Air Affinity. Then we'll do Space Breathing. Then we'll do Magic Protection, and then hopefully Unbreaking can go after that. Yes, okay, cool. So we got them all. And now we have space breathing. Sweet. So we don't need this because we can have this. And now that will give us oxygen. It did say, though, that we were going to need an oxygen can in our inventory. So let's take a look at what the requirements for that is. Oxygen can. You can hold 500 or 1 bucket of oxygen. So we do get less oxygen overall. Now, do you require the other one? Yes, but you also require ostrom. So can we make more than 1 of these? Let's teach the system how to do it. And then can I have more than 1 in my system? Can I have like 3 of these so that I don't have to worry about oxygen? And eventually I'm going to want to make this one. That way I can have more oxygen. But for now, let's just make 4 of these. Charge mode disabled. Enabled all armor inventory. Yeah, I would want all armor, right? I think. Well, we'll find out if having more than 1 of these in my inventory is going to conflict, I guess, before we head off to Mars. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and I know I'm not going to be able to because my jetpack's on. Let's go ahead and oxygenate these. So that was you. You can go here. So now you have oxygen. You have oxygen. You have oxygen. And you have oxygen. Okay. And you should make more oxygen, yes? You should be I don't know what that flicker we have going on here is. That's weird. Also, why aren't you making oxygen? You should be able to push water into you. What's going on with water here? I have no water. Where's all the water gone? You are pulling from the north. Ah, burnt through all my water, apparently. Okay, because I had that set to pull from the wrong side. Good to know, TheAndrata. Good to know. Do any of you others have a puller upgrade in you that I need to take care of? No, that's the only thing that's actually doing any pulling. Okay, well, hopefully anything that needed water wasn't, bottlenecking or dying on us. I don't know what that flicker is. I do not like that, Sam I Am. Ever since I put that space breathing on this helmet, it's been flickering. Or is it the oxygen cans that's causing it? It's still doing it. Put those away. Those oxygen cans are causing that flickering. I don't know what that's about. Nope, it's still doing it. Okay. Now it's not. And I have my helmet on. I turned the helmet back on. Maybe it was the helmet that was causing it. I wanted to come down here and check and see how this guy's doing. He's full. You're full. I really, like I said, I should get another gas burning generator going to pull that ethylene out and get 2 of these. Currently producing, it bumps up to 70,000 every so once in a while. But we're okay. We're not like losing power, so I'm not concerned. Okay, cool. All right, so now we should theoretically be able to breathe in space, right? With this armor. We're going to definitely find out. Let's bring the other armor along with us, I guess, just in case. So that's you, and you. Just in case things hit the fan and it does not work. But let's get ourselves going off to Mars. Whee! Again, I just love that we can fly to Mars. And all of these rockets and everything. Not the fastest in the world. It does look like there's more flame coming out of this one. Or that could just be placebo. I could just be seeing it that way because I want there to be more flame coming out of a tier 2 rocket. But, it's like going from the Falcon 9 to the Falcon Heavy. And then our next rocket's going to be like Starship. Is that what we're getting at? Because, it takes us farther. Though then, technically, this should be Starship because Starship's supposed to take us to Mars. And then whatever, SpaceX has planned after. And then our previous rocket, that would be the Artemis. Anyway, getting a little bit too deep into my SpaceX lore. Anyway, we're going to Mars. So we are currently 3rd rock from the sun. We just visited the moon. We are going to go to Mars, maybe Mercury, Venus eventually. all of the other different planets too? Can we visit everybody? I don't know. But the temperature on Mars is -3 or -65 degrees Celsius, kind of cold, no oxygen, and gravity is lesser, though not as much as it is on the moon. Do we have 2 suns? Are we on Tatooine? Wow. Mars looks interesting. There's snow, or at least what appears to be snow. I mean, technically Mars does have ice, right? All right, rocket, come with me, and we'll see a world of pure imagination. Because snow is not found on Mars, as far as I know. We have ice, but not actual snow anywhere. Let's go ahead and get some of this Mars stone, because it was used for some crafting, or at least the Mars cobblestone was. So we'll grab some of that. And it said there was one resource, one structure, one lonely structure on Mars. So we'll go visit that and find out. Okay, we are using some of the oxygen, so that's okay. I don't have a meter, which is slightly concerning. Hey, there's a structure. Is that the one lonely structure that we will find on Mars? Martian Canyon Creek and one lonely structure. Cauldron, and that's it. Block of Ostrom. This is like Ostrom, like that stuff? Yeah. Nothing else. Let's destroy this person's house. And that's it. That is our one lonely block. Martian wastelands. Any other structures? Otherwise, we'll go find some of this ore manually, and then after we find it manually, we will digital mine up a bunch of this Ostrom ore so we can utilize it. Yeah, looks like nothing else fancy in here. Let's go ahead and fall. Oh, there is life. We found life on Mars. You guys ever seen For All Mankind? It's a great show. Look, what are you? Are you? You're aggressive. A Martian raptor? What? That's cool. Aliens. Mars attacks. That's what we got going on here. Okay. Well, Martian raptors. It does say there's no dungeons and no other stuff in here, though, so I'm not going to concern myself with that. That's iron ore. We are looking for Ostrom ore. Let's go ahead and JEI this and look for Ostrom. And Ostrom ore is going to be found, well, on Mars, but it doesn't actually say. Raw Ostrom makes the ore. Deep slate. I don't get a world gen level thingy where it tells me how deep I have to go for this. I mean, which does make sense since it's not. This is a skyblock type pack, so I don't really need to be mining. So depths don't really make too much of a difference. Are you Ostrom? Okay, cool. We found some naturally. That's all I wanted. Let's go ahead and I did not set up a teleporter here, so let's do that. Okay, destination obstructed. Excuse me. Swap my hotbars. Destination will not be obstructed for much longer. Huzzah. Okay, let's go ahead and get a matter receiver and all that good jazz going, and that's Mars. Pretty simple. I like Mars. Nothing too crazy about it. Matter receiver. And let's get those flux points that we had. And then off to our next destination, which is going to be, a cryo freezer. It converts ice shards, which can be found as an ore on cold planets, into cryo fuel. A single bucket of cryo fuel can fuel a rocket trip. Okay, so we need to add the cryo freezer to our to-do list. And then along with that, we need to get our matter receiver. Got it. Let's get a flux point. You are going to be our Mars receiver on the output network. You're going to go here. And you, my friend, oops, you need a name. You are going to be Mars. It is added. Okay, Dimension Mars, Dimension Moon. Okay, cool. That's that. So let's just get our digital miner going and get all the Ostrom ore that we can. And then, yeah, pretty much that's where we're at. Config. Instead of that, we're going to do forge ores Ostrom. I'm going to go ahead and out on a limb and say that's the correct naming scheme for this. And start. 381 of them. I wish I could make this faster. How do I... Where can I tick accelerate to make this just go buku fast? Because I don't like waiting. Y'all know me. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like the central block, which means that I have to like install stuff and get it going, and it's just a lot of work. All right, we'll be back. Okay, left my digital miner running over there because I noticed that for some reason my helmet has like no durability. I guess space breathing uses energy or durability. I don't know if I like that. I didn't realize that was going to be the cost of the space helmet. I thought it was just going to use the oxygen can and get me my oxygen, but no, it's using the durability of my helmet, which is not cool. So something to keep an eye on as we're exploring on our other planets is that my durability is going to go down because of that. I didn't want to go to the moon. I want to go to Mars. Thank you. But anyway, if we come back over here to Mars, this should be almost done. Yep, there we go. All of that. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. And then let's head back home. Okay, cool. So that takes care of that. So our next step, I went ahead on our to-do list and plugged in all the different things that we're going to need as we go forward here. Because, well, why not? And we have a couple things that I want to teach the system how to make on our quests. Our next quest line is getting into armor using that Ostrom and everything. So in our next step is to make ourselves the cryo freezer. So let's go ahead and teach the system how to do this. In order to do that, it's going to need Ostrom blocks. Cool. Cryo freezer is also going to require us to get an Ostrom tank, which means we need to make Ostrom plates in our multi-servo press. From there, that should be everything for this. Yes, good. Tier 3 rocket is going to be all of these things, but along with the Ostrom tank and Ostrom engine, which should be down here. Okay, that's you. You're a regular craft. Okay, you guys are special crafts. Tier 3 rocket. We're also going to want to go ahead and make the netherite space helmet. So in order to do that, we're going to need to craft these things. Netherite helmet is just going to be a smithing table of a... Yeah, I mean, I've got netherite. I've honestly got netherite armor, and none of this armor do I necessarily need. Nah, it's okay. So we're going to let it burn up. We're going to get this. We're going to get netherite space pants. We need netherite space boots. Now, remember, I do need to keep all these so I can craft with them. We're also going to want, eventually, we're going to need to get the jet suit after we visit our next planet. So I might as well teach the system how to make this. Teach the system how to make all of this stuff, including calorite blocks and calorite tanks and a calorite engine. Also going to need to make these calorite plates. After we do that, that should be all of that stuff. We're going to need to learn how to make this. Now, the jet suit, I don't necessarily need. My armor's better. But it's for a quest, so we'll complete it. There's that. And then finally, we will be able to craft ourselves a tier 4 rocket. And I think I have all of the different pieces. Yes. Okay, cool. So other than you, everything else is going to go into here. And then inside of our NASA workbench, we can go ahead and put the tier 4 or the tier 3 and the tier 4 rockets in there. We can also go ahead and get ourselves in our multi-servo press, the Ostrom ingot plate or the Ostrom plate and the calorite ingot or the calorite plate. We can go ahead and teleport back home and get ourselves going to Venus. Let's go ahead and get ourselves the next tier. So let's go with Ad Astra. We're going to want the next tier of rocket. So that is the tier 3 rocket. So go ahead and start crafting all of those things. Along with that, we need the netherite space gear. Okay. It is going to want me to make all of the different suits. So let's go ahead and let's get netherite ingots. And then I need a diamond armor. So that's you. I do have netherite helmets in the system at least, so I don't have to worry about those. And you, so I guess I only need 3 of those. I should set up the auto smithing table, but there. Okay. So now I should be able to make the add netherite and craft all these. Okay, I swear I had netherite helmets in there. I do, but they're okay. They probably have some sort of NBT on them. Helmet, not helmets. Let's get diamond and a netherite. Give me that helmet back, please. Thank you. And then we can go netherite, Ad Astra, helmet. Okay. So that takes care of that. Then we can get the tier 4 rocket. Tier 4 rocket is currently cooking up here. But I got to place everything in its correct spots. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Done. Okay, that is the tier 4 rocket. So that takes care of those quests. Let's get the cryo freezer going. Get some cryo fuel. I don't know if I need cryo fuel or do I need regular fuel. I don't really know. Like, can this take regular fuel? We'll find out. It's 16% larger, it does say, though. It did fuel up. Ooh, look, it's bigger. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Okay, so that takes care of that. Then we have the cryo freezer. I really don't need it, but we can get it for the quest. Then our next goal is to go ahead and visit Mercury or Venus, whichever one we choose. Then the jet suit, then the tier 4 rocket. Let's go. Let's see if we can't get Ad Astra completed. I taught the system how to do all this stuff, so I don't think that it's going to be too big of a deal for us to get all this done. Now that's some more flame. Look at that. Yes, now we're riding Starship. Let's get ourselves to, do we want to go to Mercury or do we want to go to Venus? I'm going to go to, let's go to Mercury. Let's get as close to the sun as we can. Why not, you know? I do have space fireproof, so I'm not going to worry about that. Though it does say, again, uses energy or durability. So my durability on this is going to go down, and on my helmet's going to go down, apparently, because it's using energy and or durability. We have the ability to go to Mercury or Venus. We'll go to Mercury. Let's go ahead and land ourselves down here. We are looking to get calorite ore. That is my first step. Why am I taking damage? I shouldn't be. Because I have space fireproof, correct? Yes. What am I doing just standing here? Yeah, I have space fireproof. I don't know why I'm taking damage. Space fireproof. Durability's not going down there. Or is it going down there? Oh, it just went down there on my... Do I have to put it on everything? Nope, it only goes on to chest piece. Well, whatever. I'm taking damage. Let's get the... I guess get the netherite spacesuit out and put that on, though I'm going to need to get, I don't have any oxygen in it, so I need to get my oxygen tank, this guy, because I am taking damage. And this is consumable. Let's get the rest of the armor on, I guess. So I stop taking damage. There we go. Yeah, look, I got like bubbles. Anyway, don't have a lot of oxygen, so let's just go ahead and get the digital miner thing going. Digital miner. We're looking for this time forge ores / calorite. Kick it off. None? Excuse me, sir? No calorite ore here is what you're telling me. In the next, like, 300 chunks in a 31-degree radius, there are no calorites. Okay. I guess the Mercury Deltas is not the place to be. Maybe Mercury's just not the place to be. What is this? Iron ore. As far as I know, there's nothing else on Mercury other than this calorite ore is what it's supposed to be. I may be too high. You know, maybe it needs to be lower. Yeah, see, nothing here either. Well, granted, this is supposed to go down 319 blocks, so I should be able to find it pretty easily. Did I get my rocket? Yeah, I picked up my rocket. Okay. Oxygen is going to be my only concern here as I'm exploring. Wow, look at this. This looks pretty cool, though. Like this cavern. If Ad Astra was fleshed out and this was like, you know, you could go mining here and there were like dungeons and everything, this would be really darn cool. Just seeing all this stuff. Really? Tag forge ores. Mine everything. Yeah, it's iron. A bunch of iron. No calorite, though. That's interesting. Why? And this calorite is only found... That's Venus. Are you kidding? There's none on Mercury? Look, that does say Venus calorite. You're telling me I came to Mercury for nothing? It said it could be on either planet. Stop. Reset. Gimme. 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 To Venus. Let's get our oxygen refilled since we're stopping back home. This episode is supposed to be wrapping up, but I want to at least get this calorite ore. Yeah, you can go to there. Bam. Now we got oxygen. You go there. Rocket. Let's go. I guess Mercury is pointless. Keep shift down for 40 ticks to dismount. Oh, so if you try and take off, it's just gonna... I'll just die. Okay, cool. Oxygen tank taken, used. Digital miner, ready to go. A little bit bummed out about the Mercury being a disappointment to us, but is what it is. Oxygen cans, 59. Okay, so I can use these oxygen cans too. That one is empty. But I have backup oxygen if needed, apparently. 78.9% in one of them, I guess. Solar system. I guess we're going to Venus then. We'll have visited all the planets, I guess. Far away from home is what that says. This is family friendly. I can't let YouTube get me. I'm not going to get in trouble on YouTube for saying, even though I don't consider that word. Oh, geez. A bad word. But YouTube might, and I ain't letting their AI flag my account. There is a structure over here. What is this? What? I thought I said that there was no... This is a bastion, isn't it? Oh no, these are Martian dudes. A Pygro. Bet you they're going to be aggressive if I try and open this chest, aren't they? Yup. They did not like that. Do they have any good loot? Is it even worth me looking inside of it? Oh, what? So these are reskinned Hoglins, Mogglers. That's funny. That's kind of cool, though. But the loot is not worth. Okay. So Venus is definitely a little bit more to do than Mercury. So it'd be worth setting up a matter receiver here. But let's go ahead and get our digital miner going. Let's get you. Config you. Replace that. Forge. Ores. Calorite. Get it. Okay, good. Now we're getting it. Okay. So I think that's going to be a good wrapping up point. We will have gotten to tier 3. Next episode, we will work on getting ourselves to the tier 4. And then I think that takes care of Ad Astra for us for the most part. Anything super crazy, exciting going on with Ad Astra for now. So let me get this matter receiver set up, and then we will wrap up the episode here. You are going to be the Venus receiver on the output. You are going to be a matter receiver. You are going to be Venus, and we will bind you. And we've got Calorite coming in. Cool. Let's go get it processing. Yeah. Regular spacesuit, I guess I don't need, because now I have the netherite one, and I'm about to have a jetpack spacesuit. Calorite can go away. Tier 3 rocket can go away. And yeah, anyway, if you enjoyed today's episode, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it. It really does help out the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.